So here goes. I'm gonna double dip because I'm gonna do also iPhone video too, because I have to have some video for the content that I'm creating. Guess if that makes sense. So I've been concentrating on mostly doing Ford F1 um, content because actually this like this. Whatever. So the Ford F1 is behind me, and then I went to early Ford today in San Dimas. Took me about 40 minutes to get there because I'm from a different location. I'm gonna look at this stuff real quick, then I'll be ready to go.
Okay.
Because I gotta do a little bit of an inventory. No, I know. I'm not really. I am, but then I'm not.
Yeah.
So, because I got an air cleaner, the air filter for the top of the carburetor, and I hope that it's going to be good. I'm going to try to fit everything later. So there's a clamp, hose clamp to put on top of the carburetor, but I don't need to put this on top of the carburetor until it's really running. So I didn't really need this yet. I got a screaming deal off of all this stuff, so I'm not 100% sure about. I know how much I paid. A couple $100 and some change, and I want to make sure that I got a screaming deal. I probably did. So this other part, these other things I got too, are the hoses, or these. This goes from the radiator. Oh, they're black. I don't know if I wanted black, but oh, it goes like this. Well, I certainly hope this is gonna work. Because the one that I saw on the internet was like a L, but this might be better. I got to get some measurements to get some rubber hose to attach this to the radiator, and some hose clamps. So I got to see about the hose clamps for that. So I got 2 of these for each side, because each of the banks, there's a bank. Like 4 cylinders is a bank, so if you're aware of that. So if you look at bank 1, bank 2, it really depends on what kind of car you have. But anyways, this goes to one bank. So this is the cooling line to the ART. Huh. I told the guy it was 8BA, so I don't know. Hopefully it's going to work. But I got 2 of them. I'm going to install all of these hopefully in a couple days. Today it took a lot of energy to go get the material for the, oh shoot, what happened? Oh, that's a bummer. I think my phone just died. So there's that. I gotta get some documentation of this for the sake of the content creations. So what is this? Or this is I'm doing an unboxing. There you go. Good question. Thank you. That's important to know. So I'm doing an unboxing of the things that I got today from the early Ford shop. The early Ford shop in San Dimas. Let's see, what's it say? It doesn't even really say this. Hello. This is a gas neck grommet. The gas neck grommet. I'll show you where this goes, but it goes on the filler neck grommet to go around it, so it could go through the body and the moisture and whatever won't get through. So, but I went on the internet, and the gas tank I saw on the internet comes with this. So I'm going to end up maybe not even using this. So I could always put on the internet and try to I get my money back. So Dennis Carpenter. Oh, that was the one place that came up on the internet. Dennis Carpenter. There you go. Here's another. This is Bob Drake. And this is something that was not even really important, but I asked about it and the guy sold it to me, which is kind of cool, I guess. This is the F1 badge. The F1 badge right here. So it goes right here in front of the door. See, can't really see it, but it goes in front of the door of the F1. Okay. This thing that I'm going to show you next is something that I really was eager to get. This is the coil bracket. This holds the coil to the flathead engine. I think it goes like this, you know, and then the coil goes in here like so, and then you have your coil attached to the engine. Hopefully, this looks like it was redone. It's all scratchy, but I don't care. As long as it attaches to the flathead engine properly, this will be, it'll be good for sure. Oh, this is the taillight holder for the F1. This is, hopefully this is the passenger side. This is the passenger side, I think. Yeah, it looks like it could be. So this is the passenger side taillight holder. Don't know if it goes up, down, whatever. But this, originally, the 1950 Ford truck did not have two tail lights because they were mostly using pickup trucks for farms to get around the farmland, and you just need one tail light if you're out in the dark in the farm. And this is the second one. So there's going to be two because I'm going to be hopefully cruising the streets of Los Angeles, and it's important to be able to have some working tail light signals. So speaking of tail light, here's the tail light lamp. Well, 35 to 36 black tail light lamp. Well, this is how it looks. Oh my goodness, I don't even think that's gonna work. Well, it's this one. This is the tail light lamp, and the box is marked 35. So you need to have tail light lamps when you stop. So that's that here, and has two wires, two green wires coming out of the back of it. So hopefully this is going to work fine, and this is how it attaches right here. See, this is the bracket to hold tail lights to the back of the truck. See, so this is the passenger side, hopefully. Oh, it does have the bottom light, so you do want this bottom light to shine on your license plate, because you're supposed to have a license plate when you drive a vehicle in California, probably in any state, because they don't want you to be breaking the law and stuff. So, well, I mean, if you do break the law, they want to figure out where they could find you. So there's that. So that's the tail lights, and this plastic was where the tail light was in, so I can put it back in so it doesn't get messed up. I'm not too fond of these, but it's better than nothing. And see, I bought this because it was super cool. Look at how cool this is. And listen, this is made out of actual glass. So if I could actually find the right housing for this, it says, I don't know, it has some numbers around the top right here, so maybe it will give me a hint. But this is so cool. I like this piece because when the light is reflecting behind it, it makes a real cool illumination. So hopefully I can use this. The guy threw this in. So this is like super nice. Cool. So hopefully that will work for my truck. And then I got the turn signal indicator. Reset it. So this is my turn signal indicator. It wraps around the steering column and it controls the taillights. So this has the flasher to make it flash when you pull the flash. It has a fuse so you don't damage anything. The fuse is good. Look at the fuse. And it came with ton of wire, so you could wire up your turn signals. So yeah, it goes. I'm not even sure how this works 100%, but I'm sure I could go on the internet and find out. So there's also this is the other tail light. This is it matte? Oh shoot, it kind of matches. Look at it. Too bad this doesn't go inside here. Maybe I can make it work. Maybe if I found a different housing, maybe this would work. But I really want to put it there because this is super neat. Oh, interesting. So the other one is for the tail light because it has the light for the bottom of it. And this is the one for the... Oh, it seems like it's missing stuff. Huh. Doesn't have the bolts out of the back. So probably gonna have to find those separately to bolt this. So one for the passenger side and one for the driver's side. So hopefully that will work properly. It's just, oh, the nuts and bolts are inside for the nuts and bolts. So that's this. This is the, I should mark it. This is the passenger side tail light. And the other one is the driver's side. This is the driver's side tail light. This is the turn signal indicator right here. So you remember, you mount this, and it looks like it has little indicators, so if you know you're going left or right on the indicator thing. And the main thing I went to go get was this. This is really taped in there, so hopefully I could get the tape off of it. I don't have a knife or anything to cut this, but let's see here. Cutting. Okay, cut it. There we go. So this was the main thing I went to go get. Actually, I went to go get the rebuild kit for this, but the guy just sold me the actual whole fuel pump. Here it is, the fuel pump. Came with some, I'm not sure where this attaches. Maybe the side? I hope this is the right one. Yeah, it is. This is the fuel pump for the 8BA. Yeah, this is it. The 8BA fuel pump right here. Wow, it's not very attractive at all. I wish they used like different color screws, but that's really just something to fuss about. Oh, I see how this works. You have to attach it to the neck. The neck, I have the neck to go from the intake manifold to the fuel pump. So that's my unboxing for my first actual trip intentionally to go to Ford, early Ford in San Dimas. Maybe I'll put in the comments or the description of the video. I'll put the information for early Ford, but it was a really good experience, and I think that I'm gonna have to go back to go get a couple other items because, of course, this F1 is going to need a lot of attention, unfortunately. So I need to go get some screws. I need to get more screws for this. So just a quick recap, I got my coil bracket to go on the flathead V8 engine. I got a tail light bracket for the passenger side. I got a gas fill grommet for the gas tank fill. I got a tail light lens, and I hope I could use this one because this lens is super cool, made out of glass. I gotta use this one. I'm gonna make this work. I got a badge, the F1 badge, so I could put one on because the other F1 badge is there, and the other side doesn't have one. I got some radiator yeah. Anyways, these are attached to the radiator. They're the lines, the radiator lines to the engine. And I got a air filter housing for the carburetor. So thank you for watching, and I hope that if you could like and subscribe and all that business, because you know, that's just what a lot of people say, and I don't even know if it helps to even say it. So I'm reading the comments, and there was no real great comments in there. So watch my other videos. I am going to try to stay laser focused on the F1 until it's on the road, and even after the F1 is on the road, I'm going to be very intentional about the kind of content that I put out, because I know that a lot of people go to certain channels for certain content, and if I stay laser focused, and this is my advice to the new people that might want to make content, you gotta stay laser focused and go with the brand, whatever your gimmick is, whatever your niche is, stick to it. I've been through a lot of different video creations in the last almost 6 years, and yeah, I get my subscribers, but you know, that's all. Thanks a lot.